What's up, everybody? Sly Cooper FTW 24/7 here, and today I'm going to be showing you that video of Glen Egan answering a couple questions from that interview, and I'm going to hope you guys like this. And also, I'm doing a sub for subathon sort of thing, where if you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you, and this is going to last for about a week. So if you see this video, subscribe, and I will subscribe to you. And because of this is because I want to get some subscribers because I'm failing on getting them. So anyways, this video is about 8 minutes, and I hope you like it, and just listen in, I guess.
The story of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, kind of revolving around time travel. As I've said before, we really pick up where Sly Cooper 3 left off, and Bentley has discovered that the Thieves Raccoonus is changing. There's obviously something going on with the timeline. And so they're going to get back together, and they got to head back into time to figure out what's going on with all of Sly's ancestors, and just sort of track it down. And so that's really cool that you're going to get to go and see and meet all these ancestors that we've only heard about from the Thieves Raccoonus. How accessible is Sly Cooper Thieves in Time? Well, it's a whole new adventure. I mean, it picks up where Sly Cooper 3 left off, but it's a completely new game. So you don't need to know anything about the original games, and it's just a whole lot of fun that you can just pick up and start playing. A whole new set of great big giant cool worlds to play in, and a set of characters that are just so endearing and just so much fun and so charismatic that people are instantly into them and their story and how much fun they are to be. Well, I mean, we're really, really big fans of the Sly Cooper series, and that's how we ended up getting to make this game. I mean, we really wanted to see another in the series. And, we really wanted to create something that was an evolution of the gameplay that you saw in the original ones. So, for instance, we're taking, the boss battles that we really love from Sly Cooper 1 and, really blowing them out and making them even more epic now that we're on PlayStation 3. Same thing with the kind of open world levels. We're really using that hub structure that you saw in Sly 2 and 3 and kind of expanding on that. With new gadgets and new capabilities that you can use to layer in more gameplay inside those spaces. And then probably the biggest evolution that we're making is on characters. You get to meet the Sly Cooper's ancestors, and you get to play as them. And so that's where you're seeing a lot of evolution in the characters' gameplay, an expansion on Sly's abilities. How do the new locations change the gameplay in Sly Cooper Thieves in Time? That's a really good question. I mean, we really kind of expanded on the sort of the kind of hub and spoke structure that you had in Sly Cooper 2 and 3. Except that now, with the worlds being a lot larger, we have more opportunity for different strata of gameplay. So before it tended to be on sort of two kind of heights within the world, but now you're going to have a lot more verticality to levels, just because we've got a lot more power in the PlayStation 3. So that's probably a significant change that you're going to see right off the bat, just once you jump into the levels. But of course, a whole lot of new gadgets and unlocks using those gadgets and those abilities, and we're going to talk more about that later. But yeah, there's a lot more layering in there. Playing as Sly Cooper's ancestors, that's probably the biggest change and addition for Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I mean, you read about the ancestors and their abilities through the Thieves Raccoonus in the previous games, but you didn't really get the whole picture on the character. There's a lot more abilities that just didn't happen to be written down that you get to experience when you're playing as them. So yeah, that's very cool. So the level structure of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I think I talked about this before, but really kind of expanding on the sort of hub and spoke structure that you'd seen in Sly Cooper 2 and 3. And the hubs, they're just a very open world that you can explore and take on challenges in any order. But we're really kind of working on layering in more gameplay within that. Gadgets and costumes and player abilities and character abilities are going to essentially expand on that environment as you come back and explore it again and again. And then the spokes are much more focused, platforming, objective-based gameplay where all the different characters can encounter things in a sort of more directed manner. So you really get the best of both worlds. You can either just explore on your own, or you can focus on a mission. Can you expect big, exciting boss battles? Yes, you can expect big, exciting boss battles. I mean, it's the PlayStation 3. We really get to blow it out. We're going to blow everything up. They're just going to be huge, epic, and a whole lot of fun. They're tough. You got to bring your A game. But yeah, they really are the sort of climax to the episodes, and they're a lot of work, but they're a whole lot of fun. One of the challenges of developing Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Well, I think probably one of the biggest challenges, at Sans Arrow, it's quite an open studio. We looked at everybody, to bring the creativity. We're looking for ideas from everybody, and there's so many great ideas. There's so much cool stuff. It's kind of a big responsibility taking on this, this awesome Sly Cooper series. And we want to make sure that we're putting our best foot forward and making the best game possible. And then it's like, okay, well, which are the best ones? Which are the ones that we really think we can get done, and it's going to really be a lot of fun to play. And so yeah, just that kind of process. Like, okay, we've got all these great things that we want to see happen, and how can we make them all happen in the right amount of time? When are we satisfied with the game? When are we happy with where it's at? I don't think you'd ever talk to a game developer and find that they were happy. The moment we're done is the moment our wonderful producers come on over and tear it from our cold dead hands. And even after the fact, they've still we still keep making it for like a month and going like, hey, maybe if we got this one and we could get that in, there'd be another, please. No. So yeah, I mean, we always want it to be better. We always want it to be the coolest thing ever, and that's just an eternal process. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. What are the coolest new features of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time? Wow, tough question. There's a lot of really cool new stuff. I'd say right off the bat. Getting to meet and play as Sly's ancestors. I mean, they've all got their own unique abilities. Every time a new one comes online, it instantly becomes my favorite character in the series. That totally rocks. The story, it's a whole new story. It's winding through time. It's got a lot of twists and turns. I think I can't wait for people to experience that. That's also really cool. Of course, you're traveling through time. A lot of new exotic locales. That's sort of really crazy places to play. That's good stuff. Wow, so much. The costumes. These unlockable costumes. Allow you to explore even more. More hippo. It's the PlayStation 3. Woo! We got a lot more room for hippo. It's just a lot of good stuff.
Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Also, don't forget, subscribe to me and I will subscribe to you. It'll help you get subscribers and it'll help me get subscribers. And I hope you guys like this. This is Sly Cooper FTW 24/7. Signing off. Peace.